Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is your
funky butt-loving
photo news fix. This fix is brought to you by Squarespace. My personal website, jaredpolin.com, is still built using Squarespace, and I wouldn't use anything else if you're a photographer or a creative. It's simple, easy, affordable, and you don't need to know any coding. I still don't know coding, and I'll probably never know coding. To get your 14-day free trial without a credit card, go to squarespace.com/FroKnowsPhoto. If you decide that it's for you, use the code FroKnowsPhoto at checkout to get 10% off your first order. First up, Sony, the greatest camera company the world has ever seen, has announced what might be the greatest lens the world has ever seen. Actually, on second thought, this lens is pretty much a nothing burger.
Can I take your order?
What's the lens?
Introducing the Sony 20mm f1.8G, where the G stands for... Hey Dan, can you roll the clip of my reaction to this lens during the press briefing, please? Once I heard 21.8, this is what the rest of the briefing sounded like. This 20mm f1.8G is a full-frame E-mount lens that weighs in at just 373 grams or 13.2 ounces and is slightly smaller than the 24 1.4, which is already teeny tiny. Sony has included 2 advanced spheric and 3 extra low dispersion elements, which are supposed to give you solid corner-to-corner sharpness. In all honesty, what lens today, from the cheapest of kit lenses to something more expensive, doesn't offer you exceptional quality results? I don't get this lens for still photographers. Sure, some nature and astrophotographers might pick it up, but it's also not a G-Master lens.
Ain't nothing but a G thing.
Now, I'm not sure where Sony lost their way in the G-Master lineup, but they need to get back on that horse, because it seems that Canon has better offerings in their RF lineup in less than 2 years. Now, for video shooters, this might be a nice option, especially knowing that you can declick the aperture ring. But with a $900 price tag, I'm not sure how many people will be jumping all over this lens. If you personally love yourself a 20mm lens, let me know why down below. Speaking of Canon, remember a few weeks ago when they showed us that super detailed roadmap of their 7 new lenses? Right, by detailed, I pretty much mean a blank roadmap.
We don't need roads.
Well, Canon Rumors is claiming to have seen a roadmap for the RF lenses that might be coming in 2020. Now keep in mind, these lenses are not confirmed, but in my opinion, they seem to fit the direction the RF lineup will be going. On the list, there's a 50 1.8 macro IS as well as an 85 1.8 IS. Now we all know that Canon already has a 50 1.2 and 2 85 1.2s, so this makes total sense to offer the more affordable options. Next on the list is a 10-24 f4, which fits a conversation I had with a lens engineer a year ago when he asked, would you rather have a 10-24 f4 or a 12-24 2.8? Now see, that's a toss-up question because I love 2.8s, but I also like having 10mm lenses. Even though it's at f4, it probably would be perfectly fine. Nonetheless, if these rumors are true, they decided to go with that 10-24 f4. Now, the last rumored lens on the roadmap is a 70-135mm f2. Yes, 70-135 range, which would pair nicely with the 28-70 f2. Personally, I hope this isn't true, not because I don't like these f2 lenses, but the range is just weird. It seems really short.
That's what she said.
Though when you think about it, this lens would hit some pretty nice focal lengths like an 85, 105, and 135, which would replace 3 other lenses that are possibly in your bag. I do wonder if an 85-200 f2 or an 85-150 or 155 f2 would have been possible, or maybe it would make that lens way too big and also too expensive. Nonetheless, if these rumors are true, it proves once again Canon is out-innovating the competition with the RF lineup. You know, like Nikon and Sony.
Duh.
And Pentax. Can't forget Pentax. Moving on, Nikon Rumors is reporting that there might be 2 new Nikon cameras coming in 2020. What else would they be reporting on? Pentax? Both cameras are said to include a 61 megapixel sensor, which makes a lot of sense since Sony manufactures Nikon Pro sensors and already has a 61 megapixel sensor in the A7R4. The 2 rumored cameras are a Z8, which might be Nikon's move into the pro mirrorless world, and a replacement to the Nikon D850. The Z8 is rumored to have 2 card slots, one SD and one CF Express, though I personally rather see 2 of the same cards in any camera. This would shut up so many YouTubers who complained about the Z6 and Z7 having only 1 slot. I wonder which YouTuber he's talking about.
I wonder.
1 XQD card slot on this camera, not 2. That guy's a dick. He's clearly paid off by Sony. On top of possibly having a more pro body and a higher price tag, there also might be, get this everybody, a vertical grip option finally. Maybe that guy got his job back. Can I take credit for those changes if they're true?
No!
Now, there were no specs beyond a 61 megapixel sensor for the D850 replacement, but the question is, do I think Nikon will update the D850? And the answer is yes, because people love that camera. Hell, I love that camera. At the end of the day, guess what these are? They're just rumors, so please keep that in mind. And finally, over the past week, I've gotten a lot of messages asking for my thoughts on a specific news story in regards to Sony. Not only did I get a lot of requests, I started to see a lot of comments showing up where people were taking the story as
Fact with fairy tale.
The story, which showed up on Sony Alpha Rumors, which should be the first warning sign, cites a Bloomberg report that said, and I quote, "Sony has already canceled some previously planned features for a new mirrorless camera due this year, owing to the constrained DRAM supply," several people with knowledge of the matter said. Beyond that, the Bloomberg source said Sony needs to focus their limited DRAM resources for the new PS5. Since posting their initial story, Sony Alpha Rumors has once again backtracked from their initial story. And I quote from Sony Alpha Rumors, "The past hours I started to gather some more information about the Bloomberg news about Sony, and I'm starting to have some doubts about the veracity of this rumor." Here's a novel idea. Maybe before sharing a story or posting a rumor, use your head for more than a hat rack.
That's that lump that's 3 feet above your ass!
And use some common sense. For as much shit as I give Sony Alpha Rumors, and it's well-deserved shit by the way, people keep going back time and time again, even though they keep getting things wrong time and time again. Here's my message to everybody out there. You can't read a rumor site, or for that matter, watch a fix where I'm clearly reporting on a rumor and call it a fact. Rumors are not facts until they are substantiated. When I report on rumors, I make it clear they are rumors and use my platform to discuss whether I think it's true, false, or something else. I know headlines can be salacious, but please read the full story or watch the full fix before calling something a fact.
A flat fact.
There you have it. That's your photo news fix this time around. To check out the last fix, go ahead and click on the screen right here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And that is where I'll leave it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.